Alright guys and gals, welcome to today's project. What we got here is the complete rear section of the trunk pan, gas tank braces, floor pan braces, rear seat. We got to get our 1971 Chevelle, the crown jewel, all braced up, ready for surgery. We're going to get the back half of this car straightened out. Alright, let me get set up here and we'll click you back on. Oh baby, we got our work cut out for us here. Alright guys and gals, here we are with our 71 Chevelle, the crown jewel. We're going to get this booty of this girl all fixed up. Main thing you want to do here, okay, when you're doing major structure work to a car, alright, you want to take the time to brace your car so it doesn't shift around, because we're cutting the whole structure out of the back of this car, okay, from the floor section around the wheel tubs all the way back to the tail pan. So we want to make sure this guy does not move under any circumstance. So we're going to cut our bracing up, we're going to get them welded in, we're going to get this thing structurally sound before we cut the bottom off of it. Alright guys and gals, now you can see we got all kinds of bracing going on in here. We don't want any of this to move. Yep, mouse house, found a mouse house. Oh yeah. So we got it triangulated both directions, up and down, left and right, side to side. Look at that, baby, move, woo! I'll tell you what, she's stiff. That'll work. Now, I feel much more confident coming in here and cutting the whole backside of this car off. Alright, we'll click you back on when we're ready. Alright, let's get this cleaned out. That way we can assess what we need to do here. And I know, guys and gals, this is going to be a pain to work around, but it's going to be a lot less trouble than putting new quarters and the whole back of this car back together. We don't want this to sag when we cut the structure out of the underneath, because these cars are all tied together, okay? The floor pan is part of the structure of the actual car, and vice versa. So we want to take proper precautions to make sure that we don't distort the body or have any fitment issues down the road. So we'll get this cleaned up. We'll get our new floor pans over here. We'll start laying them in there and mark them out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're in there. Alright, I feel good about that. I just had to double check. And you can see how good that is, holding that together. Alright, let's get our floor pans in here. Just for the sake of doing it, I gotta see how they did this. Oh my God. Wow. 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 You guys and gals seeing this? You're wrong for that. You're wrong for that. That's not what I really want to say, but you're wrong for doing that. And you know who you are. Get you around here. I want you all to see this. Look at that. Guys and gals, I'm just lost for words on this. This hurts my feelings and makes me extremely upset. This poor car did not deserve that kind of repair. Okay? This car's been around since 1971, has lived a good life. This is no way for it to end its life. So we're going to fix this thing because that's what should have been done to begin with. All right. Oh, they did it over here too. I'm bringing it along. Let's just. Nope, we're going to do this because I want everyone to see this is not okay. Guys and gals, welcome the frame to the trunk party. Not okay. Did they own stock in body filler, I wonder? I just don't know, guys and gals. I don't know what to tell you. This just goes to show you, be aware, okay? You think something looks good, hit it with a hammer, get a magnet, keep it in your pocket when you go look at these cars. Because I tell you what, a magnet wouldn't have stuck to much of any of this car when it came here. Holy smokes. Wow. Just wow. Whew. Well, I don't have to worry. Guess I don't have to worry about any of that being attached anymore, huh? It never was. Alright, guys and gals. For the love of hot rods, we're going to get this fixed. You know, it doesn't even matter anymore. There's no sense in even getting upset with it. It's just sad to see this, okay? There's so many places that make replacement parts. Telling me that's the best way you could have come up with to fix that. You can't be serious. 3 screws and a piece. Okay, this looks like stovepipe. I could be wrong though. I can tell you what it's not. It's not a floor pan. Yeah, buddy. Okay. All right, guys and gals. Was a line to you? Look at that. That's all body filler. Look at that. Oh my, for the love of hot rods. You know, and I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad. You know, I can't rationalize in my mind of minds how this seemed to be a good plan of attack. Sheet metal, guys, even if they did this 20 years ago, okay? Sheet metal wasn't that much back then. They could have hammered that in there, formed that, and made a little patch panel. At least cut the rust out. No. We need that to attach our panels to. I mean, come on. Come on. All right. It's a good time for me to go get some tissues, dry my eyes, have some lunch, and we'll get this thing taken care of. You know, and if you guys and gals out there, if this is something you can't tackle, that's fine too. There's a ton of people that would love to help maintain and fix your older classic cars, okay? You just got to find the right people. You got to find crazy people like me that love the cars more than they do anything else. All right, because there's a lot of places that would just look at this and they would have left it go. You know, you have a beautiful car on the outside with all the cancer still on the inside. That's not, no. Give me the back. Beautiful. All right, that's enough crying for now. All right, we'll click you back on when we're ready. All right, guys and gals, there you can see. We went along our brace there, cut that off. Went along our brace there, cut that off. Cut along the back edge. Got us a rough cut in here so we can get this cleaned up. Start fitting our new braces and new panels in. Cut you back on when we're ready. Now you can understand why we did all the bracing in here, because there is nothing holding the bottom of this car together anymore. All right, guys and gals. Oh my guy. Woo, baby. A lot of work, but we're making headway. So what we got here, we got this off, got our bushings out, got all that good stuff. We need to put the bushing back in on top of this brace before we do anything else. As you can see. Yep. We're gonna have to fix that. So, let's go find some plate that matches our frame. Let's do us a frame repair. Click you back on when we're ready. All right, guys and gals, I can see, look, I mean the frame. Besides the little surface rust, other than that, you know, a little scale. Horrible though. So we'll get that nasty cut out, make us a patch, drill us a hole, keep moving forward. All right, guys and gals, here we are with the 71 Chevelle, the Crown Jewel. What we're doing here now, we got this here. Let's just call it what it is, frame damage. All right, it's rot. It's rot. So let's measure this. We're going to go back here to a flat spot of the frame, measure that. We're going to come up here. Oh, that's just a hair thicker. So that's going to be our new, like it was meant to be. So we'll get that cut out, we'll get that burnt in, we'll get the hole drilled in that, we'll get this gal ready to be put back together. We'll click you back on when we get to that spot. Alright, guys and gals, got our energy suspension bushings, got our new piece cut, took our hole saw there, got our hole saw, took our die grinder and fit it. You want that to fit snug but not exactly tight, so you have a little room for wiggling. Alright, we'll clean that frame up, get this burnt in, and that job's done. Alright, guys and gals, there you can see. That might not have worked out so well for our bushing. Yep. So we got that cut out, and you can see, cut it back into the good metal, and now we'll have a good surface to weld our new plate in to hold our bushing in place. Alright, guys and gals, there you go. A little bit of welding, a little bit of grinding. Got yourself a brand new frame piece. Much better than what was there. Alright, now we can get our bushings on there, get our brace set in there, keep on moving forward. Click it back on when we got that in. Alright, guys and gals, there you can see we're starting to get these braces set in place so we have an idea of what we need to do here. Now remember, don't forget your body bushings. Very important for your height. Okay, because that sets all your distances around here. So let's not forget them. And just like every other aftermarket piece we've dealt with, we got a little modifying to do. But it's better than what we had there before. Air metal. Alright, guys and gals, now you can see we're starting to get our bracing in, starting to get our floor pans fitted back in. Get this gal back to one piece. Just take your time here, make sure all your things are set. You really want to pay attention to your center braces here on these cars, because that's where the fuel tank recesses up against. So be mindful of that. So if you start putting this together and something don't look right, whoa baby, hold up and check her out. Alright, guys and gals, we're going to keep going here. We're going to make some progress and get this floor pan put back in. We'll click you back on when we start doing some fun stuff. Alright, guys and gals, there you can see. Spot welded that baby. all the way across there. Got that guy laid in. So now we're going to go over here. Now that we know this is secure, we're going to get our other side cut out and our new braces, new tank brace, new floor pan put in. We'll click you back on when we get there. Well, guys and gals, what we got here is a captured nut that has rusted fast and will not give up the bolt. So, what we're going to do, we're going to cut this until we can get it chipped out of here, replace it with another bolt, weld that fast before we put our floor pans back in. So we're going to go ahead here and keep removing the old to get ready to put in the new. We'll click you back on when we're ready. Alright guys and gals, here we are. We finally got that bolt cut off, and it took, I'll tell you what, it took some doing. Now I got this piece cut out. Let's see how bad that is. Oh man, that's amazing shape here. Look at that, We'll save that for our next restoration. Come down here with me. Come on down here. All right, now you can see why we got these side panels too. This is no good. All right, and that's our outside piece. Now that's your floor pan for your trunk attaches to this side piece, and then there's a void behind it back here, okay? That's why these pieces are important. And we're gonna have to remake the bottom of this wheel well on the other side as well, because they're just not there. All right, we're gonna get this done. Oh, let's see what's under here. What's under here? Oh, baby. Now you can see what we replicated over there. Yeah, that's a good sign there. That tells me that the car was probably leaning towards the driver's side and all that nastiness just laid in there for years and years and years. So, other than that, everything's looking good. We're going to get this bushing replaced, this bushing in, our new brace in, get all this stuff cleaned up here while we still have a hole to work in. All right, guys and gals, back on the crown jewel. So we got this side in, fitted up, spot welded in. Now I'll show you what I did here in the back. See what I did, I let this panel big so that I could come in here and cut both panels at the same time. And what that ended up doing for me is giving me the perfect gap to weld. Okay, that way I get real good penetration in there. And it's nice and smooth. We'll be able to grind that smooth. Now over here, this is what I did on the other side as well. We took plate stock, okay, and ended up making basically a landing to temporarily hold this brace in place so that I can get my floor pan in. Because what I plan on doing, even though I put these body bushings in back here, we're going to end up separating this car, putting some room between the car and the frame so that we can get this frame completely cleaned up and finished. Same with the underside of the car. Alright, so we're going to get this fitted up here. We're going to get these panels spot welded in, and we'll show you what that looks like when it's all done. Alright guys and gals, there you can see. We got our passenger side floor pan, trunk pan, not floor pan, fitted up. We're going to go underneath here. We're going to mark this out. That way we know where our braces are. Oh yeah, that's up pretty nice. Looks way better. All right, get that done. Get that spot welded in. Get our center piece in. Then we'll have a car again. Alrighty, let's get that done. We'll click it back on. Alright guys and gals, got that side in. And got the center laid in there. Now we gotta spot weld that. But check it out. Falls on our seam nice and even. Both sides nice and even. So that's what we got left. We're gonna get all this fitted in, final welded, sealed up. Gonna make our little end pieces over there. Waiting on our drop downs yet. But hey, we got us a real trunk in our 1971 Chevelle, the Crown Jewel. All right, baby. We're getting her going. All right, guys and gals. You know why we do it. For the love of hot rods and horsepower. Out there and get yourself a project. Start enjoying it. We'll catch you on the next one.